Hello, welcome back. We're going to have a go at building this lubricant module today, and then I'm not quite sure what we're going to do. But first of all, I'm going to harvest these fish. There they go. Let's have a quick look at the map, check that nothing untoward is happening. If I turn on pollution, we've got some problems over here, so let's mark those on the map. Add tag X there. Add a tag, whoops, X, not Z, there. Okay, and then what's going on around here? I think we're okay around here for now. Good. Any others? Any suspiciousnesses? No, I think we're good. Alright, so this here is a module that should produce 3,600 units of lubricant. It also produces 1,200 units of light oil. And I'm not quite sure if we turn that off. I'm not quite sure what we're using light oil for in any of the other modules. I've got a feeling it's imported somewhere, but I can't. In fact, let's go back to where we were building. There should be a tool on the road network. Let's see if we can find the road network. What's going on? Toggle road network GUI. Let's have that. Okay. So what I'm looking for is request depots. Whoops. What's going on there? Request depot. I would like to set the filter to light oil. Okay, so we have a fluid depot supplying light oil. Okay, we are requesting it into plastic. Okay, and into the other plastic. So it looks like light oil is something we can definitely deal with, and then we're burning off the excess in this one here. So that's fine. I think light oil is something I'm happy to export. The other option was to crack it down to petroleum, but I think that's the sort of thing I'd like to do elsewhere. Alright, so let's figure out how to build this. The other thing we need is a source of steam. So we need a presumably a boiler of some sort. Fluid boiler or a solid boiler. We are already importing coal. So we may as well do a solid boiler. So this is more than enough steam. So this is turning out to be quite a straightforward build, all in. Okay, and then the other issue is these heaters. So these are fluid heaters. They consume fluid, apparently. But I have these burner heaters. Okay, so let's... I'm not sure if we make burner heaters in the make all. Let's have a look. Where is... right, that copper ore icon can be deleted, as can the iron ore one. Good. Right, are we making solid fuel burners anywhere? There's the fluid burner. No, we're not. So let's go add that to the factory. Whoops, can't go that way. Can't go over it, can't go under it. Got to go through it. Here we are. All right. So let's set this to burner heater, and we'll set a limit on these. We're not going to need very many of these, I don't think. At least not for now. Burner heater, limit 10. They're quite cheap items, I think. So I want one of those. Oh, created the first burner heater at 39 hours. That's funny. Alright. Alright, so burner heater. I've got a feeling we'll need 2 of these. I've got a feeling they're the same efficiency. How are we doing? Yes. So I need a second one of those. So that's our bill of materials. These all require coal. These all require coal. And this just requires fluids. So these can be put anywhere. I think, let's move that out of the way. I think I would like to put these maybe at the top. Or maybe just off to one side. Let's move them over here for now. And have a think about how this is going to all plug together. Okay. So we're pretty strapped for space. So 4 fit in, but 5 do not. Okay. We could do something like this. Let's see how it works. So, in fact, if I move these up, is that any better? I'm not sure it is. Alright, move that back one and down one. Okay. Do that for now. Alright, so then I still need... that. Yeah, I'm not sure this is going to work very well. Okay, I could do something like that. And then we'd need a steam input here. That's not horrendous, is it? Well, I mean, it is horrendous, but... Alright, let's grab this. Does this fit? Yes, it does. Alright. So, got some ratios to look at. This needs the coal input as well, so we need somewhere to drag a belt. So it takes in some heavy oil, but it also produces heavy oil, and it's net positive on that heavy oil. So I've got a feeling that we'll need a heavy oil input to bootstrap this whole thing up with an overflow valve, and then it will run in a self-contained manner from then on. Alright, let's move this out the way. Good. Okay, and then something like that. We would have a overflow valve to get in for the output pipe. This needs to be connected up. Okay. Maybe they don't go there. Let's move that over there for now. Okay, so that's all of the heavy oil joined. I think I can then trim off there and there. Good. And then the whole heavy oil is now a single circuit. Yeah. Good. So then I can run this up to an overflow valve. Top up or overflow? Overflow. Good. So then this will only run when this contained system is backed up. And then I can have a top-up valve. And then this requests heavy oil. Good. So if anything goes wrong with the system or when we start it up, this should put a little bit of heavy oil in the system to bootstrap it. Okay, let's look at the petroleum next. So that can be brought out at the top. Next, the coal. Alright, so we need some way of getting coal into these doobies. So where could we run? I'd like to run it up in the middle because that gives us access to all of them from a single belt. So let's have a look. Okay, so that does fit a belt through. The problem is the arms. Okay, so that's the bottom two. That can be that one, and that can be that one. So that is all of them. Is that dropping in? Yeah. That's in, and that is... Okay, and then this needs to drop... Whoops. Down. So that's correct. There's no solid waste product. Good. The next thing is the steam. Okay. So this is the steam input down here. That does join up. I could have gone over the top instead. I think I'm going to go over the top. I think this is a bit too messy. Alright. So then I need a single boiler. Okay. So that's the steam loop setup. This needs a source of coal. That's pretty good. Okay. So that's this done. And then the heater. Have I managed to build this so there's no means to get heat in anywhere? I think I have. Okay, so all of these can get heat. That's fairly straightforward because I can just bring the heat out to the side. Do I not have a supply of heat things? Okay, so let's request in a handful of those. Are they on the way? Yes, they are. We'll have to start thinking about how to get heat pipe into these ones. I think maybe this whole build moves over to the right a little as well. And I may be able to... I may have to spread the whole build out a bit. Let's turn off the pipe joining because that's starting to get a bit annoying. There we go. Alright, so here's some heat pipe. Right, so obviously I would like to join there. Now I would really like to join across to here. But that would require winning a gap between all these pipes. So I'd like to come straight across, really. So if I was to take the whole of this and shift it up one. Okay, this still all fits. So I can take the heat pipe, which I now can't see in my inventory. There it is. Okay, and I can do that. Then... so that's now connected. I need to do the same thing for these two. So if I move the whole of this up, let's move this out the way for a moment. Good. Alright, so if I move the whole of this up one tile, okay, then I think the heat pipe now joins. We still need some way of getting the heat pipe out again, but it does at least join. Okay. And okay, so that now has joining heat pipe. Let's grab this. This can now go here. Okay, and then we need the two heaters. So where are they? I've inventoried them, I'm hoping. Here they are. Alright. So then these need coal. Is this the best way? Maybe I can go up. Bring the coal in at the bottom. Bring the coal up here, down there, and then down. Okay, so this can then be a coal input. Coal, good. All right. Then this needs water, which is straightforward. Awesome. so this now has everything. I can get rid of this inserter and just put one there. What else are we missing? Let's put the pipe thing back on. So we have the heavy oil fully connected. We have the light oil isn't connected. Okay, and the petroleum is not connected. Right, so we're going to need 2 fluid outputs, which we'll put somewhere. And let's get the thing powered, because I'm getting annoyed with the blinks. Okay, so... Is that everything? Yeah, that's everything. Good. Alright. So the water's fine. The steam is fine. The light oil... Can I bridge the light oil underneath? Yep. Okay, so that's the light oil joined up and can be brought out here. So let's put down a fluid depot. Good, so that's light oil and then petroleum. I would like to bring the petroleum out here. Okay, so we need to join the petroleum out as well. That may have to go down even... we've got one of these left-hand, right-hand problems with the petroleum. I would like to bring this over here, but that doesn't quite line up. Okay, is that... Yep, that's petroleum. That's the light oil, heavy oil, steam. So I think that's good. Let's turn that off because it's quite annoying. And get that started. Right, let's have a look up here. So our green circuit build here seems to be working at a pace, and the products are being consumed, which is a good sign. We are out of wafers. I don't know if this is a truck's problem or a wafer production problem. Let's head down here. So this wafer, they're just being consumed as fast as they're made, it looks like. Let's have a look at if this was all running at full speed. We'd be making 91.2 wafers a minute. Okay, it is not running at full speed. We do not have the sand. Why do we not have sand? This doesn't have stone. This doesn't have quarries. Okay. So is there an issue with quarries not being made in our mal? Maybe that is a problem. Let's see if I can find... I can't see where we're making quarries. Okay, well that would explain it, wouldn't it? Let's head over here. So this is going to be an electric stone quarry. And this requires as input a stone quarry. Good, okay, so the stone quarry we're going to limit to 10, I guess. We're probably never going to use these burner quarries ever again. Good, and then... right. Did I do that completely wrong? So stone quarries limit to 10. Good, and then electric quarries... limit to 20, because we seem to use them in those sorts of numbers. Okay, so now Ooh. Okay, that's not working very well. Let's pick up one of these things. And find a place to put them down. Bit dangerous, taking away our defenses. Let's put one down there as well. See if that helps. So we've obviously got an expansion. Yeah, we've got an expansion there, I'm guessing. Okay, not a lot we can do about that right now. Okay, so these are getting built. There's 20 of them built. Didn't take very long, did it? So if we run over here, this is now running full speed. Right, let's try that again. If that was running, it would be producing 91 a minute. If our green circuit build was running, it would be consuming 36, so over a third of it. We are also consuming them here, and this is consuming 60, so we're definitely consuming more than one wafer build. We have a wafer build here. Alright, let's have a look at the production stats very quickly for wafers. So for 10 minutes, see if we can find them. That's broken wafers. Those. Alright. And where is it over here? Those are called semiconductor wafers. There we go. Alright. So we are making 80 odd semiconductor wafers and consuming 130. That's definitely not good. Okay, on these stats here, we're trying to consume, sorry, we're producing 98, we're consuming 80, so we're in net positive now, where we weren't before. So that's fine, that should balance out over time. But we're pretty on the edge, so well, let's run with it for now. This is running at full speed. Yeah, and do we have a problem with output volumes? We do. Okay, so this belt fills, so we will just upgrade the belt because we are rich enough now to be able to support red belts. Good, that will happen off screen. I'm going to call that it. We have made... Have we made... No, we've made nothing because we have not sent any outputs out. Now we've made something. We have made lubricant. This is empty, which is suspicious. Okay, is there something here I don't understand? Produces 20 light oil. It's just not very much light oil. So we now have light oil, we have petroleum, we have lubricant. So that build is good. Well, pretty cool. To-do list, we can take lubricant off. We have upgraded green chips. Good. So modules is the next thing. And I'm still running through various bits of research. I had queued up a couple of researches which required quantum age, which obviously we can't do currently. So I'm at the moment just going through text fairly randomly. But yeah, I think the next thing I want to have a look at is modules. Teleporter, that looks fun as well. So let's get that, just because. Swarm safety 2 sounds good. And maybe 3 because we had some bots explode. Cooled beacons. Is this something we can actually research? So it needs electricity age, computer age, advanced computer age, which are the green ones. We don't have green research techs currently, so we can't do these ones with green. and artillery was on that list, unfortunately. So yeah, we're just going to carry on rolling through. Advanced mining drill sounds fun, just generically. Electrified oil processing, I definitely want. That's the one currently being researched. Cryo containers, dirty water usage. Well, why not? Anyway, I'm going to call it there. We've made a thing, we've debugged a thing. Hopefully this will get our research running a little faster. So, pretty cool. Next time I'm not quite sure what we're going to do, but it should be exciting. So until then, please like, subscribe and tell your friends, and I will see you again soon. Bye-bye.